Hey guys, for this lesson today, we're going to be converting metric measurements of length. Okay, this lesson can be a little lengthy, no pun intended, but once you get the idea of it, it should move along pretty quickly. Okay, so with this assessment and the activities, or not assessment, this assignment for today, I'm also posting a conversion chart so you can see some equivalent measurements. I'm going to talk today about ones that I know and that you'll be able to use the chart to find, but I'll also explain it as I go along. Okay, so looking at question number one, we want to know if we have 300 centimeters, how many meters is that equal to? So if I looked at my chart, I would know that 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. Okay, that's going to be the biggest thing that's going to help me in solving this. Okay, so there's a couple different ways that we can do this, right? We could look at it this way and we could say, okay, how do I get from 100 to 300? Multiply it by 3, so whatever I do here, I have to do here. I multiply this by 3, and that gives me 3 meters there. All right, that's one way that we could do this, is just by figuring out how do we get from centimeters to centimeters. We have to do the same thing when we're going from meters to meters. Okay, when I'm looking at this example, like number 4, we've got kilometers and we've got meters, also known as kilometers. Okay, and we've got meters. I know that there's 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. Okay, so now another way that we could do, instead of doing what we did before, is we could make equivalent fractions. We say that 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. Okay, I want to know if I have 2 kilometers. Oof, sorry. 2 kilometers, that's equal to how many meters here? All right, well then again, how did I get from 1 to 2? I multiplied it by 2. So I'd multiply this by 2, okay, and that would give me 2,000. So my space here would be 2,000. All right, and then that means my answer would be 2,000. All right. Now, there's other measurements on here that are conversions, and like I said, that chart is going to tell you how many millimeters make up a centimeter, or how many centimeters make up a kilometer, and you'll be able to use these charts to help you in your conversions here, guys. Okay, so these are both essentially the same idea. So they're both essentially the same idea. I preferably like to set them up like equivalent fractions, because sometimes you may not be able to multiply. Sometimes you might have to divide to get from this number to this number. Okay, so I just want to kind of give you that idea here. This is something new. It's definitely a challenge. It's something that we're holding off on doing until we were sharp with our multiplication and division skills, and so that we could also get some practice in with the dividing and multiplying by powers of 10, because all of these conversions that we're doing for metrics are going to be powers of 10, either 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, so on. Okay. If you have any questions, send me a comment or a question in the comment section. All right.